welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to film for you guys a spring home tour. I haven't filmed a home tour in a long time, and so I thought I would join in on this collaboration today where everyone is sharing their homes for spring. So I'm going to link everybody's channel down below and the playlist of everybody participating in this collaboration. But without any further ado, let's just get started. As you can see, I have a basketball hoop decorating one of the doors in my front hall, and that's just because you know, hashtag mom life. So as you come down the hall, this is the rest of the house. So to the left here is my dining room, and I have a little office tucked aside over there. And then if you go straight ahead is my kitchen, right there. And then to the right is the living room. So we will start in the living room. I haven't done much decorating for spring in here, except a few touches like this shelf up here I've decorated for spring. Just have a lot of my thrift finds up there. And I don't know if you remember, but I bought that sort of little embroidery crewel work there, and the frame was brown, but I wanted to sort of freshen it up, so I painted it white. And then the rest are just little things that I found from the thrift store. So that's that there. Over here is my milk glass collection. That stays the same all the time. Sometimes I put flowers in them, so I may still do that for spring, summer, but I haven't just yet. This little chair down here is a new find. I found it on the side of the road. Actually, Miriam, my daughter, and I found that on the side of the road, and I wasn't gonna pick it up, but Miriam just really did love it, and I loved the green of it, so we picked it up. The vinyl was in good condition. There wasn't any ripping or anything like that, so we picked that up there and just tuck it there. We entertain a lot in our house, so the more seats we have, the better. Then the couch here, I have just the normal pillows that I have out all the time. Nothing's particular for spring. And then my gallery wall is the same as when you guys would have seen it last, but there it is there if you haven't seen it lately. And then over here is a couple new additions. So this pillow here, I thrifted the cover, and so I put it there. I thought it was perfect for spring. I don't know if it should be like that or if I flip it like this. I think I like that better. So flipping it around like that. Not that they stay like this in my house, right? With all the kids, they end up on the floor. And then this mirror here, I just added, I found that at a yard sale, I think last summer, I think it was. So I just put it up there, and I really do love it. I was gonna paint it, but then I thought it would be crazy to paint it. So I just kept it gold, and I really love the look of that. So that is that. And then in the kitchen here, I don't have much in the way of decoration, except I do have my triangle shelf here on the wall. Here I have a little growing collection of vintage glass, and some not so vintage. I believe this is actually from Michael's. That little sort of tealy one here is just from Michael's, but the rest I think are vintage. And then up here, I just have this, which looks like a brass bunny, and maybe it is, I'm not entirely sure, but I got that at HomeSense several years ago, and that was before my obsession with brass started. So it's a modern piece, but I really think it's quite cute. So have that there, and then just some eggs. I had made this last year, done this last year. It's one of those terrariums or whatever you call this from the Dollar Tree, and then I just put some moss and some blue eggs that I think I also got from the Dollar Tree. And then up on the top shelf there, I just have little things that are holding some fake plants. So this is the triangle shelf here. And then in the rest of the kitchen here, I haven't really done any decorating for spring. And actually, to be honest, I haven't even done any cleanup either. Because we're heading out of town shortly and just sort of mad dash packing and stuff like that. So tidying up the kitchen and decorating the kitchen hasn't been my top priority, but here's the kitchen nonetheless. And then as you flip over here is just my little sort of station that I did just a couple weeks ago, and I'll link that video if you haven't seen it, but it's still nice and tidy. It hasn't gotten too junky yet, so I'm pretty proud of that right there. And then we can head on over into the dining room, but first I will show you just on the piano. I have some decorations here, some spring decor. This is a lot of the spring decor that I have. I have my shades of green sort of vases and planters and different things, mountain pottery, blue mountain pottery and stuff here, you know, for the majority of the year. But this time of year especially, it's really nice because of the greens and stuff like that. So down here I do have a bit of decor, and this little doggy here I got when I was thrifting in Syracuse, I believe. Syracuse, New York. So I just stuck a little fake succulent in there. This is actually a modern piece. I got it on clearance from Anthropology. Also stuck a faux succulent in there. And then this is a thrifted piece that I thrifted ages ago, and I just love sort of the black lines with almost like watercolor finish to it. And then I stuck a faux succulent in there. And then as a runner, I've just put this crocheted green and cream little runner here. I thrifted that a couple years ago now. And then we just have our little fish here, still alive. I don't know. I always think he's on his last legs and then he starts swimming around. So we've had him for a couple years, but that is that. Then we head into the dining room, where I would say the majority of my spring decor is. So we will just start over here. I have some spring decor. These are things that I just kind of put there as I was decorating, and I just liked the way they looked there, all the colors together with the green and the pink, so I kept that there. This is a piece that I've had for quite a while as well. I believe I bought it at HomeSense several years ago now, but I just stuck some of those really pretty roses that the Dollar Tree has this year, and I thought that looked really nice in there. So that is that. This is a thrifted lamp, and I just put a modern lampshade on it. It's got beautiful finial there. Beautiful finial there, and so I really love that. I get questions about this painting all the time. And this painting is very special because it was in my grandparents' house growing up. And I got the story recently from my mom that my grandpa went to visit a woman who was maybe doing his taxes or something, or he was doing her taxes or something. Anyway, I don't quite remember why, but he ended up in this woman's house. And he said he really liked the painting, and the woman, I think, sold it to him or gave it to him. So they had this painting for a long, long time. And then when my grandma passed away, I inherited it from her, and I just absolutely love this piece. It has great fond memories of going to their house and stuff like that. So anyway, that's where this piece came from. People were asking if I thrifted it. I didn't thrift it, but it is secondhand, and it's really, really special to me. So anyway, moving right along. These are some books that I have here. This Better Homes and Garden book I just recently shared in a thrift haul, but I just put it there for spring. This flea market style book I've had for ages. And then this I thought was quite cute. I found this at a rummage sale last year. Let's Find Out About Easter. And I just tucked that up on top there because it's coming up on Easter time. So I haven't decorated for Easter yet, but just thought I'd put that there. And then here This little thing I bought at the thrift store a while ago. Anyway, I really, really love that, and I thought that the iris would be perfect for this time of year. And then this bunny here actually doesn't belong to me. I shared this in an Instagram post that it was at my local sort of flea market, and Holly said, Erin, can you go back and pick it up? Holly from Champagne and Lollipops. And I said sure. So I picked that up for her, but he is holding a temporary home right here in my house. So anyway, I think he looks quite cute there. And then this is my tiered tray, which I just shared the other day. So that's still looking the same. And then over here is a corner that I don't share that often, but this is sort of like my office area and stuff like that. So I've decided that I'm gonna film here for you know, the foreseeable future, just so I can sort of keep all my stuff there and it won't get in the way of the family. So this is my little corner. I have a lot of decor. So this is my hutch here. This was a recent thrift find that I haven't shared yet, but it's marked on the back Walt Disney World, and then I looked it up and it's actually supposed to be Thumper. So it's a little planter, and I thought that was super cute. I found that at a flea market and I got a good deal. I think I paid $6 for it, so I thought that was pretty good. And up on top of the hutch, I have this cute little Fisher-Price bunny toy that I got, where did I get this from? I can't remember. I thrifted it somewhere. And then oh no, I got it at a yard sale for really, really cheap. And someone who was sort of getting rid of a huge collection. And so I just tucked some dollar store eggs in there. And then over here I have a little lamb planter that's super chippy and lovely. And I had put these nice pink flowers in here, but they're sort of turning brown. So I might have to come up with another solution for that. And then I've just got some wired thrifted finds over here, a little egg basket back there. These two pictures I found at the thrift store, and they remind me so much of the painting from across the dining room that came from my grandparents. So love that there. And then this is just some more dollar store flowers in a McCoy little pitcher vase there. And then this is just a planter. It's got nothing in it. I thrifted this. There was a plant in there, but it died. So I have to plant something new in there. And then over here is another little hutch that I've just decorated a bit on the top there. not too much, but just added some red and yellow up here. I thought looked quite cute. I've had this piece for quite a while, and I think it is perfect for spring, just with the little girl in her raincoat and stuff like that. So thought that was pretty. This is just a cookie cutter or a cookie stamp or something. Anyway, I just like the red color and it's a little rabbit, so put it up there. This is an old children's mug that I found at a rummage sale for 10 cents, and then I've just stuck some faux greenery in there. So that is up top there. And then this over here is a big pile of thrifted finds that I have put away until I can film a haul. This is where it goes, and so you can be sure that I will share this stuff coming up real soon. So the last thing that I will share is just on my table here. I have a little bit of decor. I have this runner here that I thrifted last year, I believe, and I had it up for Valentine's Day just because of the red color, but I really liked the color there, so I left it up for springtime. And then just this tray here I had made. It's a thrift makeover that I did a while ago, so I will share that with you guys if you haven't seen it. But I just tucked a little dollar store bunny on there with, these are old wooden toy bowling set, and I just thought that the pinks and the greens or teals looked really nice in there, so I just tucked it in this little jar here, or not jar, but container that it's ceramic, and I thrifted that a while ago. I just liked the color there. So I tucked some Dollar Tree florals in this little container here that I got at Michael's on clearance a while ago, and that is on my table. I like to keep it quite simple just because we eat here and I want to just keep room for the family. So that is my home tour. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. And if you aren't subscribed to my channel and you'd like to see more videos from me, then please consider subscribing so you don't miss a video in the future. Don't forget to check out the playlist down below of everybody else participating in this spring home tour collaboration. And we will see you guys in the next one. Bye.